The Russian in Balkan is always, that's part of the Russian policies. How do we get and defend our borders, or how do we expect that border to be safe? So it's just defending itself from inside to get it outside. The outside should be the Russian, literally, we all know. They are not there for the people of the Balkan. They are not there for the Ukrainian people. The Ukraine and Balkan need to be careful too. It's like Russia will be there, and how they control that. How do you go to depend on Europe first, and then second on the US, and second international, what kind of capacity they can build so to prevent the Russian influence inside the Balkan in general. Like Baghdad, actually, we are between the Iranian and the West. In the Balkan in general, they are between Russia and the struggle of the American policies. One things I do see, the Balkan themselves, they have to come with a strategy. Their strategy, Russia on their border, and their way of living is basically following the European and the American. So in any security policy, when you are in the middle, you have to come with your own strategy. It's not the US, it's definitely you have to defend your borders against the Russian, you have to defend your people. The future of Balkan is depend on the people and the cooperation between the countries, and especially Ukraine could lead that struggle. The Russian using a huge propaganda in Iraq. They have the network, they have the embassy is very active there, and basically the ambassador also in Baghdad is very effective. He's going out, he's talking to people, and so a lot of the information that's separated in Baghdad, it comes from the Russian ambassador. Of course, as a civic leaders in Iraq myself, have the relation with a lot of Ukrainian NGOs, and I worked with them in my other capacity before. I think Iraqi understand the humanitarian part of it, understand the struggle between the West and Russia, and Ukraine is a victim of that, that struggle. So Iraqi people will stand in general with the Ukraine. Probably the Ukraine embassy need to be a little bit active in Baghdad in the public atmosphere. They need to go to the Iraqi parliament, they need to go to the Iraqi NGOs, they need to at least talk to people in general. It's hard to, from a strategy point, to see the end of it. And it's like there's a huge two worlds, the Western worlds to limit the power of Russia, and then the need of economic relief in Europe. So would it be end? I hope it will be end for the benefit of the Ukrainian people, not to the Russian pressure and the economic need in. I think the war will stop at one point, and I hope the Ukrainian keep their land, and people will influence the international to reconstruct Ukraine, because it is one of the great spots in Europe that promise the world to balance the world.